Oh, it's cold in here. Welcome back to our channel, Crazy Rage Laughter. I'm your boy Juan, and this is Bateriraffe, known as Giraffe.
Hi everybody, today we will be doing a different video. We're going to be watching a Mandela Effect video by WatchMojo.com. And it's actually called Top 10 Craziest Examples of the Mandela Effect. And there are a couple other ones that we might get into later if you actually want to see them.
Gently tap the like button and subscribe.
Alright, don't forget to comment because it's free.
So feel
Let's
free
get
to do
into
it.
Nelson Mandela died in prison. Let's
Did he?
start our list off with the memory that gives the Mandela Effect its name. South African President Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison before being
Real quick, what is the Mandela Effect?
The Mandela Effect is when you remember something you could have sworn it was that way for years, but then all of a sudden it's different. Like, for example, did Curious George have a tail?
No.
Some people think he did have a tail, so that's the Mandela Effect.
Oh, are you one of those people?
Actually, no. Curious George, I remember him being an ape, not a monkey. So,
Alright, well.
but to you at home, tell us what you think in the comments.
So Mandela Effect is named after this person.
being released in
Mandela
1990.
Yep.
Or was he? A great number of people seem to remember Mandela dying in prison and reading about this fact in textbooks or seeing it on the news. Even Mandela's actual death in 2013 from a respiratory infection did little to quell the uneasy.
So when did he actually die?
2013, and he died after serving as president, I believe, in South Africa.
Oh, interesting. So where did they get the idea that he died in prison?
So, he was in prison for a long time because he was for civil rights in Africa or South Africa specifically. So then a lot of times what happened was that people remember him in prison because he's in there for years. So some people think he died in there or they heard he died in there. But that is not the case. He got out, he became powerful in politics and became president.
So when you go to prison, everyone thinks that you die. All right.
In his case, yes, I guess.
Beam me up, Scotty. Wait, did he not say that?
No, he did not.
All right, wait, are you serious? Wait, you mean to tell me that one of the most iconic phrases in Star Trek actually didn't happen?
Yeah, that's the Mandela Effect, man. It's crazy. Like you could have sworn you saw it yourself at one point, but in our universe now, it never happened.
Wait, how did it become popular?
I know, right?
Well, beam me up, Slappy.
That's Scotty, sir.
Get
Listen
that.
I'm busted.
But why does this misattribution have the omnipresence of Q? Do people just like the sound of it? Did someone tamper with our timeline? Or did a transporter accident send some of us into a mirror universe?
Well, see, like, that's actually quite surprising because, actually, now that I think about it, I don't remember much of Star Trek. But from what I do, I'm pretty sure he said that.
Yeah, it's one of those phrases everybody knows, but never actually happened for some reason.
Number 8. Wasn't Osama bin Laden already dead? We all know how
This
Osama
is a
bin Laden
weird
died.
one.
The 2011 night raid by Navy SEALs on his compound
Yeah.
that ended the infamous terrorist's life is well known the world over, and was even the subject of feature films. And yet, there are a large number of people that recall Osama bin Laden being caught and even dying before 2011.
Wait,
The
what?
United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden, the leader of Al-Qaeda.
Some remember it being from kidney failure in a hospital, while others believe he died during the 9/11 attacks. Terrorists are known for spreading half-truths and rumors, so it's possible that people are remembering intentionally spread falsehoods. But the
Well, I mean, that one is debatable since some people don't pay attention to the news. So therefore, they wouldn't actually know these kind of facts.
But if you saw like a video that says that it was confirmed, well, I guess everything on the internet is not true.
I've seen a lot of YouTube videos, like, they say, "Oh, Star Wars 7 is coming out," before it actually came out and before Disney bought the rights. And
Because it was. Were they wrong?
I guess not.
Spread nature of the belief is suspicious regardless. Number 7. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Your childhood might not look the same
Wait.
after this.
I think I know what this one is because I'm pretty sure he does say it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, but I don't think that's the one that they're talking about.
I'm pretty sure it is. They're going to say it's a beautiful day in our neighborhood.
Why would it be our neighborhood
I don't know.
instead of the neighborhood? The neighborhood just makes more sense.
I know. Or there's also a third variation, believe it or not, that said this neighborhood.
Well, that's just wrong.
I know. It was just
As we all know good and well, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood always began with its titular host singing its theme song.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor.
This much is true.
Yes.
But that well-known opening line, "It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood," not so much.
Oh, so
Although
really
it
it's
doesn't
just
scan
this.
quite as well, it's actually a beautiful day in this neighborhood. But how did we all miss this when we've heard the song so many times in our youth?
It's one hell of a day in my
I've
neighborhood.
never
A
seen
hell of a
this
day
one.
for a neighbor.
It could be worse, we
Mr.
suppose.
Robinson's
It's not like he was
neighborhood.
wearing leather jackets instead of cardigan sweaters this whole time. Number 6, starring Sinbad, Shazam. Quick question, who starred in the 90s movie about a genie?
Oh, Kazam. Okay.
Yeah.
Some of us
There's some
correctly recall
puzzle.
it being NBA
All
star
right. So
Shaquille
have you
O'Neal,
heard this
who
one before?
What do you mean?
So some people remember a movie called Shazam starring Sinbad, but apparently it was Kazam starring the Shack.
I mean, yes, I remember Kazam. I don't remember there being a Shazam movie until the recent one.
I would hope not. But apparently a lot of people do remember the other one for whatever reason.
Huh. All right. I mean, I can see why it can
had a
sound
sporadic
familiar.
movie career throughout the 90s.
Yeah.
I should say
However,
similar.
others believe the star of the film in question was the comedian and actor Sinbad, who starred in a number of children's films during that same time period.
Racism! That's what Jesse Jackson was talking
Never seen
about.
that movie.
Others also believe this
You never seen this
non-existent
one?
film starring Sinbad was
Okay,
called
our next
Shazam
reaction,
rather
just
than
kidding.
Kazam, which they claim is something else entirely. Are people conflating multiple movies in their minds? If only we had a genie to magically solve this mystery. Number 5. Hello, Clarice. The Silence of the Lambs.
Don't get mad.
When
I've
Dr.
also
Hannibal
never
Lecter
seen
agreed
this
to
one
Agent
either.
Clarice Starling from his cell,
Oh yeah, I remember.
him
We talked about this one time at work. Uh,
So he never said this, or was it something different?
he never said that.
All right. Well,
But people remember him saying that.
saying,
at what part?
"Hello,
Well, I
Clarice,"
guess
in
it
that
wouldn't matter
chilling
'cause I've never
tone.
seen it.
After all, it's the quote that everyone references all over pop culture.
Good evening, Clarice.
Yet, in reality, Dr. Lecter never says this quote
does he
in
actually
The
say?
Silence of the Lambs, even if he approximates it in the sequel.
Is this Clarice?
That.
Wait, every
Oh,
time.
hello, Clarice.
I
He
believe
says
so.
good
Yes.
morning to her and even good evening, Clarice, but never that infamous quote. So, are people simply misquoting the film because hello works at all hours of the day?
Hello, Clarice.
Or is there a more sinister explanation at work? Number 4. JFK's car had 4 people in it, we think. For as momentous and tragic a moment as it was, you'd
See, I
think
think
there'd
if
be
we
more
make fun of it, then it
consensus
must
about
be
the
true.
details surrounding the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. However, we're not talking about a
What?
second shooter or
Oh, I
any
heard
of the
this
other
one before.
conspiracies surrounding the event.
It had
Instead,
4 people
ask
in
yourself,
Yeah, it had a Texas governor, his wife, JFK, his wife, and then 2 people in the back of the limousine, which is 6, but when they got off, then there was 4.
I always thought it was 5.
Yeah, you see, this is one of those ones where the Mandela effect can be argued, kind of thing.
Yeah, because I thought like it was like JFK and then his wife and someone sitting in the middle and then the driver and the passenger. But oh well.
Oh yeah, the driver.
No, there wasn't a driver. It was a self-driving car.
Oh, okay. JFK was driving.
how many people were in the car? Most reenactments and references in pop culture show 4 people in the car when JFK is assassinated, but there were actually 6. The
See?
design of the car is a bit uncommon, so that may contribute to the
Oh,
discrepancy.
he wasn't sitting
But
in the
like we
middle.
said,
He's sitting
it's
up
such a
front.
famous
Well,
moment that we're
middle,
not sure how
middle,
so many
Yeah.
could forget.
middle.
Number 3, Mirror, Mirror on the Wall, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
This one is weird, I'll admit.
So did she not say mirror, mirror on the wall?
No, that was never said in any variations.
Interesting. I thought it was just mirror on the wall. Who's the
I thought it was mirror, mirror.
whatever the rest of the quote is?
Who's the fairest of them all?
Let's see.
Come from the farthest space.
Yeah, we know you know this one. It's one of the most iconic scenes of Disney's very first full-length animated
Wait, that was the
films,
first
and
one?
it's subsequently been used in media countless
our
times.
first
when
movie, at
character
least.
sneaks a peek at their reflection or consults a magic looking glass.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, is this not the most
No.
perfect kingdom of them all?
There was even a so-so 2012 Snow White movie called Mirror Mirror. The thing is, the evil queen did not say that. If you're leafing through your handy German copy of the Brothers Grimm tale, then there actually is a case that Mirror Mirror is correct, given that the word repeats twice, but let's be honest. You are quoting
Yeah,
the
it's
Disney
not the
movie,
most
and the
accurate.
iconic villainess says
Yeah.
magic mirror on the wall. Maybe time for a rewatch.
Magic mirror.
Probably because M and L
Who
kind
is
of
the
thing.
fairest one of all?
I can see it.
Preferably with friends whose minds can be
Was there
blown
ever a
by this
reboot?
new information.
Not a cartoon, but they did do different variations of different styles. Never a total Disney live action though yet,
Oh well.
but they probably are.
Number 2,
Was it
it the
Berenstain or
Berenstain or the
Berenstain?
Berenstain Bears?
Stain or Steen?
You know
My
that
bad.
series of slightly
I remember Berenstain, but Berenstain works too, I guess, because I don't know where it originated from. I don't know if it's an American book or not.
So I remember it being an E, but I've seen it spelled both ways.
Yeah,
When I was watching the show, it was an E, but we'll see.
Akron children's books about a family of bears and the cartoons based off them. What were they called? The Berenstain Bears are remembered by many as part of their childhoods. However, they aren't the Berenstain Bears at all. They're the Berenstain Bears. The Berenstain Bears. The Berenstain Bears.
Oh, it is an A.
The easy explanation
Huh.
is that names that end
I
in stain
think it
are
could've gone
far
either
more
way, to be
common
honest.
than those that end in stain. And a lot of
As
us
again,
were
I've seen
exposed
it
to the
both ways
stories
on
as
books,
kids
actually.
and misread or
It's one of
misheard
those
the
things where
titles
it's so
multiple
small,
times.
doesn't really matter.
While some of us can
Yeah.
shake it off, for others, this is a stain on reality. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm on Team Berenstain. By the way, have you ever heard the theory that we're not
Yeah, just
actually
sounds better.
misremembering the name
Yeah.
when it comes to Berenstain and Berenstain, but it's actually proof of like parallel universes or something? Seriously, Google it. Anyway, number 1 is an even more widespread Mandela effect.
The human
Any idea what it
imagination.
is? All right, let's find out after these honorable mentions.
Quick guess, what do you think number 1 is?
Good question. I'm trying to think of it. Maybe I bet you it's gonna be Curious George one,
That's so plain.
or the Forrest Gump one. I'm not sure which one's gonna be.
Wait, Forrest Gump?
Life,
Oh,
yeah, life
okay.
was like a box of chocolates.
I mean, let's see. I want to say that. Oh, I don't know this. I don't know that many. I'm going to say that it is. Actually, let's go with the Life as a Box of Chocolate ones. That one just makes sense to me.
Yeah, because his
One
life
of
is still
which
going.
is a serious pet peeve of mine.
Who is this ghastly man?
Ace Ventura, pet detective. And you
Never seen
must
that
be the Monopoly guy.
He never had Monopoly. I mean, he never had Monocle.
Yeah, I don't remember him ever having one either. That would look kind of weird, actually. All right, is Kit Kat with a hyphen or without? Hyphen? My bad. I don't. Actually, there's a hyphen.
Yeah, there's.
Right?
Maybe not in the original, though.
That makes sense because without the hyphen would make me think about the 1950 styles before they put hyphens and everything.
You get a hyphen, or you get a hyphen. Everyone gets a hyphen.
You cut modernization.
Ooh, we'd call it peanut butter jiffy.
Oh no, it's called GIFs.
Yeah, who would think that is called jiffy? I've never seen that one before.
I heard a lot of people think that. Me, I never eat peanut butter, so.
Use the door.
Number 1. Luke,
Oh,
I
of
am your
course.
father.
Of
Star
course.
Wars
I should
Episode
have called
5,
it.
The Empire Strikes Back.
So what does
The
he actually
immortal
say?
line is more mortal than you think.
Just say,
I am your father.
Everyone who's ever heard of Star Wars knows this quote. Yet in the actual film, Darth Vader says to Luke, "No, I am your father." We'll manage to somehow get this quote wrong.
You killed my father. No, Buzz. I am your father.
Wait, you got it right there.
So what's the deal? Have we all just misquoted it because Luke provides more
No.
context? Or have some of us
No.
come to this reality from far, far away?
See, like out of this whole list, there's only 2 of these that I misremember. The other ones were correct.
for me, it's the Forrest Gump one that tripped me out the most.
Really, the Forrest Gump one.
Yeah.
That one was not in here.
Thankfully.
Oh well. Well, thank you, everybody. That is the end of that one, and hopefully everyone has a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Remember to like, gently press it, comment, because it's free, and subscribe if you want to. See you in
Feel
the
free
next
to
one.
do it.
Right? Wrong.